Hi everyone, and welcome back to Sailing Whitehawk. Last episode, we left Mackay and commenced our long journey south to Sydney. Our first stop was beautiful Curlew Island, and then onward to the very picturesque Island Head Creek. Along the way, we saw too many whales to count, encountered perfect glassy days, and days that we were glad to finish. This episode, we spend time at our happy place, Great Keppel Island, before heading to Pancake Creek, Bundaberg, and then K'gari, Fraser Island. We do hope you enjoy this episode, and thanks for watching.
Sunlight spills on the ocean blue. Coffee steams in the morning dew. Whitehawk sways with a salty breeze. Two hearts drifting where they please. We're sailing free on the ocean wide, with barefoot days and time on our side. Living free with the sun as our guide. Whitehawk sails where our hearts reside.
So we're leaving North Keppel and heading around to the back of Great Keppel, to Leaks Beach or Svensson's Beach, depending how crowded they are. This is a beautiful spot. The water is just superb, but we were getting a bit of a swell around the corner, which was making it a little bit uncomfortable, particularly at high tide. So we thought we'll go around the back of Leaks where we've been before, and it should be a lot less rolly. But if you look at the water, it's just stunning. So we're about 7.5 nautical miles to get around to Leaks, which will take us about an hour and a half probably, and then we should be set there for a few days. Captain Sally at the helm. Hey Sal.
So we're heading over to there in the distance, Great Keppel. It's going to be a bit bouncy once we get past these islands, but it's only going to be for half an hour or so.
Yeah, we'll pretty much be in the lee of Great Keppel most of the way, so it won't be bad. No. Not as fun as yesterday.
No, Ellen truly had enough of that day.
We're just having a brief unscheduled change of plans. Yesterday we went ashore, walked across the top of those hills there to the resort for lunch, and on the way back the water was so beautiful that my phone decided it would like an impromptu swim. So I'll have to remember not to keep my phone in my pocket when we're getting in the dinghy. So long and short of it, the phone got drenched, and we're taking it into a phone shop in Yeppoon to hopefully get it recovered. If not, that'll be a very expensive swim.
So as we're heading back to Yeppoon today, the fog has rolled in. You can't see Keppel at all. Yes, there's an island there. You might be able to see it just on the corner there. It's Middle Island, a bit more visible. But yeah, it's come right in. Luckily it's a bit more visible in front of us. But yeah, unusual. Get this at Mackay a lot too. Morning everyone. Back at Great Keppel. Had a brief stop into the marina to fix up Trevor's phone. Well, replace Trevor's phone. Got it wet and that was the end of it. We're out at Leaks Beach. And it was just a perfect day. Light breeze, sunny as, and just beautiful. There's Trevi, there's Whitey out there, my Whitey, and it's glorious. I won't wax on about Keppel because you know how much we love it. Glad to be back. So famous for stingrays. We've got a clump here of 3. And there's one heading out there. All nestled in together. Telling me to rack off. Promise you I'm not going to sit on you. So we're on the hunt for the perfect sand dollar. This one's got a hole in it. Trev gave me one ages ago and I just thought it was a button because it had this pattern on it. And I threw it away and I was so regretful. So I'm trying to find a good one. So this is close but not quite perfect.
Well, these anchorages have cleaned out fairly quickly. There was about 30 plus boats here yesterday and now they've nearly all gone and we're joining them. It's going to be hard to pick the direction of the wind the next couple of days because it's very variable, but we think that Long Beach might be the safest because the northerly seems to be the predominant wind for the next couple of days. So we'll try that. If that doesn't work, then tomorrow we'll try something else.
So this is Long Beach. This is on the southern side of Keppel. So you've got a northerly now, which you can hear rustling through. It's beautiful. Everyone's come round, as you can see. There's lots of boats in the bay today. Room for lots more. But being a northerly, everyone's turned around. Come around, I should say. And it's just beautiful. The colour of the water here, the way it grades out to deep blue, the islands.
It's always great to catch up with sailing friends, and we were lucky enough to do that at Keppel and Hervey Bay. Great to see you, Malcolm and Tamara, Scooter and Kylie, and Ray and Sarah. Special thanks to Malcolm and Tamara for giving us detailed info for our trip to Sydney. Much appreciated, guys.
Good morning everyone, we are back on the road. Had a couple of weeks hanging around the Keppel Yeppoon area, just beautiful and very sad to leave, but we've got a nice window to get us south, so we're off at the crack of dawn. Beautiful dawn morning, a few clouds in the sky, but doesn't look like it'll be a bad day at all. So we're going to push on to Pancake Creek, which is around 11 hours away. From there, another big long one from Pancake Creek to Bundaberg, and then a relatively short trip from Bundaberg down to the Great Sandy Straits. So, but this is what mornings are like setting off. It's just very, very atmospheric and very lovely.
Just passing Cape Capricorn, which is on Curtis Island, just off Gladstone. Beautiful white beaches. The water's smoothed out a bit. It was a bit lumpy this morning, and it's still a little lumpy, but it's not as bad. So it's actually quite a pleasant ride down. We're going to be stopping at Pancake Creek and then on to Bundaberg tomorrow. Then the weather picks up a little bit, so we'll stay at Bundy in the river for a couple of days and then finally head down to K'gari or Fraser Island. Good late afternoon everyone. We're arriving at Pancake Creek. There's Trevi steering us. Oh! Here's Trevi steering us in. We have been here a few times. This will be our third. First time was horrendous. Second time was perfection. So we're hoping to emulate the second time. Hey Trev. Not the first, yeah. Good, very early morning everyone. Just leaving Pancake Creek. Beautiful night here.
way down the back there. I had a bit of trouble setting the anchor last night. There is a little bit of shale, or coffee rock I should say, in some parts, and we managed to find that twice. Don't know what we're going to get outside. We'll have to just wait and see. It's Trevi at the helm. Good morning. And beautiful moon today. See what we come up with on our way to Bundy.
So you won't really see it on the GoPro, but today has been very, very lumpy. It's been swell coming from the northeast and a second swell coming from the southeast. And when they hit, it's a little bit like a washing machine. So, and there's some of them are well over a metre. They say a metre to a metre and a half. It's not dangerous. Whitey's handled it beautifully, but it's just been a messy day and not a relaxing day. So we're really looking forward to getting on the river at Bundaberg, getting the anchor down and having a good night's sleep before we head to Hervey Bay tomorrow. But you can see the different swells coming from different directions, and yeah, it makes for an interesting day.
Morning everybody. Leaving Burnett Heads, Burnett River at Bundaberg. We had the weirdest night last night. It was perfectly calm and we thought, yep, we're in for a good sleep. And then the boat just decided to do loop-de-loop. So I'll insert a picture here of the track overnight for the anchor, but we were doing 360s all night. Bizarre. It was, yeah, an interesting evening. Now we're heading out. We've got an easterly, a westerly this morning. So hopefully we can get a bit of a beam reach. Getting out through the heads here is going to be interesting because we're a bit wind against tide. Last time we did this we were thumping our way through. Let's hope it's not as bad today. But yeah, you can see the colour of the water here, it's very churned up. Trevi at the helm. Hi Trevi. How's it looking out there?
Not as bad as last time we left.
Yeah. There's a trawler.
Tomorrow we'll get a bit willing, but hopefully it's a good trip down.
Yeah. Trawler coming in from the night.
Towing the other one.
Oh, he's towing him.
Break it down.
Oh. Oh yeah, I can see the line.
Snap.
Yeah. So one trawler towing this trawler. It's coming into view. It's interesting. So yes, that's us. Hopefully we can get a good beam or close to beam reach, maybe close reach. We'll see how we go. Ah, big whales go. Oh, Finn, look. Oh, she must be on her back. You see the water go that pale blue, aqua blue. Hopefully they'll come up for air. Oh, there she is. I think that might be the bubby. And I think you can just see Mum in the background. Tail slapping over to our star. Oh, there she is. Hello. They're going off over there. You can see her rolling onto her back with the white on that. Hervey Bay, of course, is known for its whales. Plenty of people come here for
Oh shit. It's a bit spooky. Where's she gone? Oh, she's right underneath us. She's right underneath us. Right there. See her tummy? Did you see her? So we're on our approach to Hervey Bay Marina at Urangan. It's the entrance just ahead of us. It's been a very slow last hour. We've had the tide against us. And it'll be good to get alongside. It's been another long day, 8.5 hours. Although we did stop for some whales, so you know, have to factor all that in. But we're just saying that that's Big Woody Island just out to our port, and then K'gari all the way down the bottom. Can't wait to get out there. It looks beautiful. A bit windy this weekend, but we'll find somewhere. Catching up with Ray and Sarah, our friends that we met first year of sailing, and then hopefully we catch up with a couple of Jill and Errol from Toucan Tango out at Kingfisher maybe, I'm not sure, we'll see. Hopefully we can time it. There's a big ferry coming out trip. Anyway, got things to do. So I've had a bit of a change of plan. Our friends have moved on from Kingfisher. We've tried to meet up with them all the way, but we just can't do it. So instead of going to Kingfisher tonight, or this afternoon and tonight, we're going round to the Passage, which is further north. But it's beautiful, I love it there. I'm glad we get a night there. And we'll anchor there tonight. And then tomorrow we'll go down to Kingfisher, have a night at Kingfisher, maybe go and have dinner at the restaurant or the resort there. And then Wednesday we're heading down to Inskip Point. And we have to go through an area called Sheridan Flats, which is as the name suggests, a shallow area, and you have to go through at specific times to get through. So our window for that on Wednesday is when, Trevi?
From 2 o'clock onwards.
From 2 o'clock onwards. So we can have the morning at Kingfisher Bay, head down there and then cross safely. And then we'll anchor up at Inskip Point, which is just before the bar. And Thursday looks really nice to go through the bar.
At 6 a.m.
At 6 a.m.
That's the Wide Bay bar.
Yeah, the Wide Bay bar. So there's a lot of planning to go through the bar if you want to go through on a good day. And the sun's just coming out. It looks beautiful. There's Moon Point over there, Moon Point Bank. We've been there before. I meant to say, if you want to have a look at, we have spent more time at K'gari. If you want to have a look at one of our earlier episodes on K'gari where we have whales and dingoes and some beautiful drone footage, I'll put a link to that one in the description because it's a really nice episode. A little bit of self-promotion there.
Yes, you're getting very good at that. I'll put you on the sales team.
So that's our plan for the next couple of days. Good morning, everybody. We've left our overnight spot on the western side of K'gari, north of the Passage. You can see the beautiful coloured water there. It's a bit cloudy today, so it's not in full glory. So we've got lightish winds today, so we decided to flight the code. We have very variable winds, so sometimes we're doing 6, sometimes we're doing 4 or 3 even, so it's not a consistent wind today. A few bullets come through, then we move. But it's just pleasant no matter what we're doing. Just kicking along. Some campers on the beach over there.
Had the doof going last night.
Yeah, you come to this remote part of K'gari and you've got all the four-wheel drivers that camp, and they had their music on going very loud last night. Doof, doof, doof. Can't escape them. But anyway, we're getting old. But we're just enjoying our sail, heading down to Kingfisher today, overnight there, then make our way down to Inskip Point, which is at the mouth of the Wide Bay Bar. So, that's about it for this morning. Hervey.
Hello, Sally.
Enjoying your sail?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just nice to have the engines off.
Yeah.
It would be nice if the wind would hold a bit more steady, but anything over 10 knots, and we're doing 5 plus, so that's good.
Yeah, so we're getting a bit of a gust now at 11 knots, and we're
Pick up.
doing 4.5. So yeah, just need some wind, but it's very pleasant. Just about to go around Moon Point. I just wanted to show you the beautiful water here. Stunningly coloured, all the blues and greens you could imagine. I've taken the code down because once we go around the point, it's pretty much going to be in our face. If it changes, we'll put it back up. That was nice to have a bit of a sail, albeit short, but beautiful. Love this place. So we've arrived at Kingfisher Bay, beautifully protected from the wind. Resort's just up ahead of those boats. I'm going to go up and have a late lunch, early dinner. And it's very deep here. It's like, I think we've got about 6 or 7 metres underneath us, and the shore is so close. So yeah, beautiful. Love this place. I love all of Fraser. So yes, this will be home for tonight. So peaceful.
So we're at the bottom end of the Great Sandy Straits at the moment. As Sally said, we had a pretty average start to the day. A little storm came through and put us onto a lee shore. We were probably safe, but we didn't want to take the risk, so we just up anchored, and we're going to head down to South White Cliffs, which you can see ahead there. But this bottom end of Great Sandy gets quite narrow with lots of exposed sandbanks, so you have to be on your game the whole time. But the whole stretch from north to south, the K'gari, is just beautiful. Really enjoying it, even though the weather's not cooperating.
So we're coming up on the entry to Gary's anchorage. So what's right dead in front of us is Straits Island, and there's houses on the corner there, and you'll see that yellow cardinal marker there. We're going to go around that and then up the creek
Without a paddle.
without a paddle. But we've never been here before. We've never been to K'gari, so this is new for us. Looks very pretty. So I'll give you a bit more looky look when we get inside the channel. I'm just heading up river now and going around these green boys. Very good. I've not ever been here. It's awesome. So here we are, settled at Gary's anchorage. There's a few boats behind us and over to our left. And then beautiful sunset, all the God rays coming through the clouds. And then up above here is Hervey, a few more boats. But wow, what a spot. Morning everybody. Come ashore at Gary's anchorage. We had a beautiful night last night. It was perfection. Not one movement really lovely. So if you're looking for a protected anchorage, this is it. We're going to go for a walk today and just see what's around. Trevor's collected his dingo whacking stick, as he did last time he was on Fraser. And we just found out that Gary's anchorage is named after a butcher man called Gary Owens. It says he was a wiry and sharp-witted butcher man. His large family lived almost entirely on bush resources. And Gary is butcher for paradise. I think it's pretty accurate. And Joyce Smith recollects, we remember our grandfather, or At Chung, who Gary's camp is named after. He was born at Keppel Creek on Fraser Island. He was a great horseman and tracker, and he even helped track Ned Kelly in Victoria. Quite a man. So we're going to head up that track up there and see what awaits us. Oh, it's just a beautiful trail here. A nice breeze. It's pretty much flat. It's just really pretty. Really nice. Really nice. Another reason I love K'gari. We found a really pretty orchid here. I have to look that up in the book, but not sure. It has that orchid appearance. I'm sure somebody will know. Almost looks like a Queen of Sheba, but not the colour. We'll check it out. Cutie. Keeps going round behind. I get you.
And it's goodbye to Gary's anchorage. What a beautiful little place. They say it's pretty sheltered from anything but a strong westerly, and I can believe that. It's just very, very sheltered and a beautiful spot. Had a nice couple of hours walk this morning, and we're now heading down to Inskip Point. Captain Sally's at the helm. She's navigating the shallows as we come out, and we're about just over 2 hours from Inskip Point once we get out of here. But we're definitely coming back here another time because there's a lot of walks, and we only scratched the surface this time because we're only overnighting, but we might come and spend a few days. There are a few sandflies, but we shut up last night and didn't really suffer at all, so I think as long as you're careful, you're fine. It's a little windier than forecast, but should still be a lovely day. We might even get the sail up on the way down and have a nice trip.
So we were finally on our way. However, we knew that we had a big haul out ahead of us at the Gold Coast with lots of jobs lined up, not least of which was the antifoul, which really was past due. Next episode, we set sail for the Gold Coast and tackle all those pesky projects. Thank you so much to our new and existing subscribers. We appreciate you joining us on our adventures, and thanks for watching.